G'day scrappers. Today I'm going to take a lot of my circuit boards into my buyer, so I thought I'd take you along for the ride. Probably there's not a lot I can show you at my buyer's factory because obviously I've got to protect his privacy, but yeah, we've got quite a lot of tubs that are full and over full, low grade. Mid-grades should get there by the time I get to them. Motherboards aren't too bad. Server grade boards are everywhere, so I've got to definitely get rid of this one. Definitely got to get rid of power supplies, and this is my plastic. Even that's overfilling. I've got a few extra tubs of plastic, so seeing that the plastic is the closest thing, they're the first thing I'm going to put in the van. And then I've got a whole heap of laptops. These are ones that I just pulled out of the garage. Here's another bunch here. I've got some more at the back. Oh, forgot about these ones. Got a whole heap that I got a few weeks ago sitting there. I decided I'm not going to scrap them out. I'm just going to sell them as laptops. And these laptops I actually just picked up yesterday. They're mostly stripped apart, so you know, they've even got screens missing. Most of them have keys missing, the whole keypad missing, obviously the hard drive, the RAM, even the batteries missing, so they're quite light, and so not a great deal of value there. Yeah, so this one doesn't have that, but it's got the screen. But yeah, some of them are really stripped bare, because I get these from the guy that buys laptops from me, and yeah, so he sort of strips them apart, and he keeps the batteries for spare parts, and obviously the RAM and hard drives to build other ones. So this is the stuff that I got off him, but I can still sell them. I'm probably just going to get a little bit less than I would for good complete laptops. We'll just see how we go, but yeah, I've got hundreds of them, so I'm going to make a start. There's also more power supplies. This power supply tub, when it's full of power supplies, it's actually too heavy for me to put into the van, so I've got to unload a little bit, get it into the van, and then throw them back in. So my van's ready to go, so I'm going to get the plastic in first, and then I'm just going to throw all the laptops in loose, and when I get there I'll use tubs there to fill up, and yeah, and then we'll come back and get rid of probably power supplies, server grade boards, and the rest. Also got hard drives to bring in, and probably going to also bring in slot cards, so it should be a pretty good payout. So let me load up the van and make me way to my eWaste buyer. Okay, well, here's the van all ready to go. That's a lot of laptops there, I tell you. There's hundreds of them, and it has weighed down the van quite a lot. I had to put them towards the back just so it just makes it a lot easier to unload, rather than having them at the front. I've got to reach in too much, so this way I can just throw them into empty tubs when I get there, and got the plastic at the front, so that's my first tub I'm getting rid of, and then I'll come back and do it all again. So let's go and take these laptops and plastic in, and I just want to be interested to see just how much all this weighs. There's yeah, batches coming from everywhere. I had a big batch in my garage, complete ones, nice and heavy ones, a batch from yesterday, a batch from a couple of weeks ago. I've had a few guys bring me laptops that have sold to me, so yeah, a mixture of everything. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see just how much in weight I've got of these laptops, even though there's a lot of them, but they're obviously not all complete. If they had all batteries and hard drives in there and screens and stuff, I wouldn't I'd have to put them at the front because the tail end would be dragging along the ground here. It'll be way too heavy, but interesting. Let's go and drop them off. Nah, over the last few weeks, point cook. Got the two, mate. Got the two. I got too much going on. Jip. Nobody here. Halfway there. I'll get one more. Five tubs. Wow. Service. Okay. Plastic. I've got a full wheelie bin of keyboards. Smallest wheelie bin I can find. Hey. Okay, well, there we go. Laptops, 687 kilos. That's that's the most laptops I've ever taken in one go. Oh, I tell you, I thought loading them up was hard, but going fast and unloading them, lucky one of the guys helped me out, saved a bit of work. But 687 kilos, that's geez, that's a lot. You know, that's over 1,500 pounds for those using the old system. So next, power supplies have got to go. and server boards are going to go. Yep, so I'm going to load these up into the van now. Well, along with the laptops, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get because they weren't sort of complete, intact. A lot of them were sort of smashed up, so I'll probably get a decent reduction in price. We'll see what happens. These server boards should be a good payout, and well, the power supply units, that's just to get rid of them, you know. Don't get much for them, but still, yeah. So I'll do them too, and then I'll probably, I definitely got to take the low grade and probably the mid grade. I might leave the motherboards because I can only take 2 tubs at a time, obviously. But I will take yeah, probably the next one. I'll just get rid of these slot cards, and just so I've got an empty bin and I can start again. It's all server.
Server board?
Server and server.
Yeah.
I'll get a weight, yeah. Servers, power supplies. Look at those Cisco's. Wow. Whew. Yeah, I want these. This. There's all my laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laptops. Okay, well that's another 2 down. So next, low grade boards. I might as well just get rid of these mid grade boards because it's going to fill up quick anyway, and I'll get rid of these slot cards. And I might also see if I can make room these are IP phones. I might just get rid of them so I can have this bin back. I'll see if I can I'll see if I've got a little bit of extra room. I'll try and make a bit of room. Normally I only do 2 trips maximum, but everything just built up on me today. All right. Yeah. It's the only problem. I still haven't cut the base of the angle off the stands, so I've got to kind of lift it up and then hold it till I get around the other end. And push her in. All right. Okay. So if I don't have space for 2 wheelie bins, I'll probably just empty out the IP phones manually. This one's heavy. Low grade. It's not even worth the hassle of carrying it, taking it to my buyer. But, you know, it's only worth a little bit more than scrap steel. So, but got to do something with it. Copper recovery, aluminium. Okay. Yeah. See if I can squeeze in 1 wheelie bin. Tell you what, you know, just taking in e-waste to my buyer, it takes most of the day. It's only like 10 or 15 minute drive, depending on traffic, but still, you've got to get there, and yeah, it just all takes time. And you know, so obviously while I'm doing this, I can't scrap anything. Yeah, I mean, even though I'm cashing stuff in, I'm not getting anything else done. Oh well. All right. IPs, just want to, because I need a fucking empty bin, so just hanging on the sock cards. Yeah. I suppose one day I'll feel it. Yeah, 2 more, the smaller ones. Low grade. And mid grade. Okay, well, here we go. 2 empty wheelie bins and 2, 3, 4, 5 empty tubs. That's awesome. Amazing. Oh, finally got rid of all that. So all that's left is just motherboards we're still working on, but this low grade bin, this will probably fill up pretty quickly too, because I've got quite a bit sitting around. But at least I've got a couple of more empty bins now and I can get onto it. So in total there was 1,517 kilos. So over half a ton, over 1.5 tons of e-waste, processed e-waste out the door. So unbelievable that I had 1.5 tons just sitting in these tubs. Obviously the laptops, they weren't in the tubs. There was quite a lot of laptops, nearly 700 or 800 kilos, 700 kilos, yeah, something like that. So 1,517 kilos of processed e-waste gone, and total was $3,620. So on average about $2.25 a kilo. Obviously the all the server boards and slot cards and things like that made up for most of it. So pretty decent payout anyway for the day, and a lot of well, just 1.5 tons off my driveway, it just makes a big difference. And so yeah, we're really getting there, guys. Now it's just back to the grind and just continue processing more e-waste and just keep going. The garage is actually a lot better than it looks. It's just that I've got tubs kind of everywhere at the moment because I'm just trying to sort things out. But yeah, all right guys, well, it was just a random video just to throw it in there. I thought since I was emptying out my e-waste today, I thought I'd just yeah, take you along for the little ride. But yeah, I've got a couple of interesting things to scrap out, and I also got a subscriber mailbox opening to do. Someone sent me something, so I'll open that up as well. But for now, keep scrapping, guys. Have fun. Get out there and pick up your e-waste. And if you're in Melbourne, bring it down here and I'll buy it all off you. All right, catch you next time.